We will be checking how ordinary citizens feel about the elections. Ofentse?
Hi Desiree, thank you very much. There is a hive of activity here in the Esselen street. Actually, the street has been known for celebrations, especially after the election outcomes. Members of different political parties residing in this area would actually assemble here to actually reflect on their performance following the electioneering and the vote counting. But right now, as the voting actually nears towards an end, we have people here. We're going to try to actually find out what are their feelings, especially as the ANC we know is actually at about 50% at the current moment. My brother, thank you very much for joining us. Can you just tell us, how do you feel about the elections in South Africa, how everything went?
Mina ngiyabonga ngiyathokoza mina ngivotile ngivote kamnandi bro. Yabona uRamaphosa ANC ngiyayithanda ngehlizwe yami. Viva ANC viva. Ngivote kamnandi, ANC bereke kamnandi. Ngivote la Sunnyside mara ngihlala eMpumalanga ngihlala kwaNdebele. Ngiyayibonga ANC. Viva ANC viva.
Thank you very much. Well, as you heard, there was one of the happy ANC members actually explaining that he's happy with the way things went, that he voted on time and everything was actually handled quite well. But I have another gentleman here. Thank you so much for your time, my brother. What is your sentiment about the elections in South Africa, how everything went incident-free and everything?
Ama-elections then ngibe happy kakhulu. Neqembu leli elibusayo ukhongolose ngithi uzobusa till Jesus Christ come, and ngihappy and they were firm.
Okay, but where did you vote? What time did you vote, and how long did it take for you to get your X on the ballot box?
It wasn't that long. Pretoria, I can say, then it was well equipped then with voting, and nabantu kade besivotisa basivotise kahle.
Okay. Well, as you can hear, a majority of the people we are speaking to right now is actually ANC supporters, and they are saying that they are quite happy in terms of the way things went. But now we're going to try to speak to someone residing in Sunnyside who's actually not from South Africa. My brother, thank you so much for your time. How did you feel that, the elections went incident-free, there was no intimidation, there were no people that were displaced? How do you feel?
You know what, I appreciate the way they did with the elections. Comparing with other countries, there was no violence in this country. We appreciated the way it was cool, it was soft. For everyone, we felt okay, even though I'm a foreigner. But one thing I know, I was happy with it because it was peacefully done,
Yes. Which country are you from, and what are the lessons that you think your country can take from the elections that just took place in South Africa?
I'm just from the neighboring country. I'm from Zimbabwe. Respect to President Ramaphosa, my brother. He knows how he does his strategy for these things. We didn't expect that it was going to be peacefully this way, but the way it went, it was 100% well,
So what can Zimbabwe learn from our elections?
One or two, the way it was, I don't know. I can't comment on that one. Okay. Who knows? Maybe they might learn one or two, but the way it went, it was 100%.
Thank you very much, my brother. That's a Zim National actually commending Cyril Ramaphosa for the way that he handled his campaign, saying that, his strategy definitely worked. My brother, you are the last comment. What do you have to say following the elections?
I think the election went well, and I'm so happy about people. They voted in peace, and then they raised their voices. Okay. So I'm happy.
You're happy. Yeah. The ANC is leading in Gauteng with just over 50%. Are you happy with the outcome, or who did you vote for, if maybe your vote is not a secret?
I'm happy. I voted for ANC because ANC will rule forever.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
What's your name, my brother?
My name is Zetu.
Okay, that was our last interview. We're speaking to Zetu, actually explaining to us that he's happy with the outcome of the elections, even though the ANC in Gauteng is just over 50%, and the election, the results are still trickling in. It will be quite interesting to see what will be the outcome, especially in Gauteng, as things are still closely tied. Back to studio.
Ofentse Setimo there. Another